home. It feels amazing. I always felt like I could make it here, but I never knew how hard it was going to be. So it feels incredible. Like, I feel like I've already won just getting here. I'm going to absolutely give it my best, but just making it here feels like the hugest win.
Well, making the games is a huge achievement. And this is the third time, I've got there. And I also, because I didn't start CrossFit until I was 53, and I just can't believe the things that I've learned to do with my body, So I'm proud of that, all the things that I can do.
I mean, I'm super proud to have made it to the games twice. I placed 10th in semifinals, which was a huge surprise. So that was another highlight. Yeah, but coming here, being here, and just seeing the athletes that I'm competing with, and like they're all so inspiring and so good, and then to feel like I've earned a spot with them, I'm very proud of that.
You're not too old. It's not too late. You're never done, and just keep growing. And it's just baby steps. It's just take action every day, and all of a sudden you wake up and it's not a dream anymore. It's your life, and it just happened just with baby steps. And I don't know. You're not too old. You're not done.
Before I worked with WODprep, I mean, I thought that I knew how to work on what I was weak at, and I was like so far out of the ballpark of what that training needed to look like, that I wasn't making any progress. I think that what I've seen the most since I've worked with WODprep as my athlete development has been like in competition. I used to have a really wide range between like my placements, where I would do super well in the gymnastics, and then anything that had an engine bias, like I would be really low. And I've seen my scores on the leaderboard really even out, and so I feel like I've filled in a lot of holes, and it's made me just a way better rounded athlete.
First started with WODprep with the double unders course. I was with Lando as a coach originally, and he was amazing. I decided to step back from the one-on-one coaching, and I actually followed the WODup track, like the group programming through their app, and I followed that all the way through semifinals this year, and then I qualified. So I think having that base, and then now working with Melissa as a one-on-one athlete, I mean, all of that's contributed.
I've been with WODprep programming for probably about 5 years, and I've done one-on-one coaching with them for the last 3.5 years, I think it is. I've never had an injury since starting with WODprep, and because I'm doing one-on-one, a lot of the focus is on filling the holes that I have in my game. I've focused a lot on my diet as well, so I've tried to get a wee bit bigger and a wee bit stronger, and I feel that with Orlando's guidance and Savannah's guidance, with my training and the nutrition, I feel stronger.
WODprep, everybody watches Ben on WODprep, or at least my affiliate does, during the Open when he does his strategies. This year I saw a friend of mine who's also 57, Carol Turnbow, had gone to a WODprep camp, and she posted on Instagram that she got her ring muscle-ups back. And I thought, oh my God, she's my age, and if she can do it, I can do it. So I reached out to Ben and I said, I need a camp. So that's where this 6-week journey started 6 weeks ago. He was like, dang, you just missed my camp. And so he said, he suggested that I sign up for Muscle Up Madness, which I did immediately. And he said he would give me an hour one-on-one Zoom call coaching session. And I was like, let's do it. I have 6 weeks. Let's do that. Your goal is to get 1 ring muscle up at the CrossFit Games. We can do it, 6 weeks. And so I did a one-on-one Zoom call with him. I wish I would have brought my notes. I have all these notes from our call. I sent him videos. He immediately, like within, I know he's busy, but like within, I don't know, less than an hour, responded back on my videos. I think we can work with this. And this was July 9th. By the way, what's today? August 24th?
Yes.
So July 9th, I'm sending him crappy, ugly videos. And he's like, I think we can work with this. So I'm like, okay. Actually, a week after that, after my ugly videos, I sent him one and I was able to drop in from boxes with a false grip and get one. 1 week after his original coaching session, I'm in a false grip doing it. So fast forward 6 weeks and I'm here at the games last night, and I got 13 ring muscle ups, 0 no reps, and it was my best finish of the weekend. I finished 9th out of 30 athletes in a ring muscle up workout, which is literally insane. I mean, this you can't make this crap up.
You know, I heard about WODprep having some, classes during the games, and my wife is here with me to support me, and she's an avid CrossFitter as well. And she chose ring muscle ups because she's been struggling with them. And I just sat and watched how Ben instructed her, and she got 2 ring muscle ups. She almost got 1 strict. It was amazing. She just didn't turn it over, but she was there. And I just saw how he instructed her. It was really fun to see. So she, I think, talked to Ben and told Ben that I was having a hard time with double unders. And the following day, the next day I was going to be competing in an event that had double unders in it. So she suggested I talk to Ben, so I did, and he said, yeah, come by tomorrow and I'll help you out with double unders. I've been doing double unders forever, but I got an injury and I wasn't doing double unders for about a year because of the injury. And then once I came back from the injury, for some reason, I just didn't have the double unders like I used to. And I've been struggling with them, ever since. And so Ben pointed out where the issue was with me, showed it to me on video, explained it to me. I went back and did the double unders with that instruction in mind, and they just felt like they should. They felt like they used to. It was amazing. It was a completely different, experience. Before the instruction, I was tripping sometimes just 3, sometimes 10, sometimes 12. Very rarely I was getting up to 30. The WOD was calories on the row, calories on the bike, echo bike, handstand push-ups, and so your heart rate is really high, and then go to double unders. The very first round, when I got to the double unders after that buy-in, I think I hit 45 double unders under fatigue, and I stopped. Not because I tripped, I stopped because I was tired, because I had not been doing double unders at that volume unbroken for so long, so I stopped because I was just fatigued. Rested, got my heart rate down, went again, so it was, but double unders were so good I had to stop because I was fatigued, not because I was tripping. There was no issue with tripping the entire WOD. It was amazing. I was floored. I finished 12 overall in my age group.
Out of 30.
Out of 30.
If you're watching this video and you're like, how can I get that? How can I get results like these athletes? They started working with WODprep a long time ago, way before they ever made it to the CrossFit Games. We help them rehab from injuries. We help them level up their skills, learn new skills, get stronger, increase their mobility, and not get injured. If you're someone who's like, I want to be like that, then you should check out our one-on-one coaching. I'm gonna put a QR code here. This is where you can book a call with our head coach CJ DePalma. He's coached a lot of games level athletes at the Masters Division, including some of the people in this video, all the way to total beginners. If you're someone who wants to get better at this sport and you want a coach dedicated to your success, book a call with CJ. We'll see if it's a good fit for you. It's not cheap. I'll admit it's not cheap, but it works. A lot of people will sign up and they're like, all right, I'll do 1 or 2 months, see how it goes. And then here they are 7 years later because it works and they love it. The amount of feedback you get working with WODprep one-on-one is staggering. You might have tried one-on-one coaching before. You have not tried WODprep one-on-one coaching. It will blow you away. That's the feedback that we get. It's not just me tooting my own horn. It's people who come into our coaching and they say, this is unlike anything we've ever experienced. Fully customized programming to help you achieve your goals no matter what level of fitness you're at. So book a call with CJ. I promise you won't regret it. The consultation call is totally free. See if it's a good fit. And if it's not, no worries. If it is, I hope to see you in person at an event being coached by a WODprep coach.
My favorite thing, all her love and encouragement. Like, she doesn't sugarcoat things, but she just is really reassuring when the emotions are high, and that's absolutely huge for me.
So positive. It's just always finds a positive in something, because I'm always like, oh gosh, you know, I feel I've had a bad day, a bad week or whatever, and he just always finds a positive to, you know, to bring me back to reality.
He knows what you have to work on. I guess like the programming is very weakness biased, and so it can get really like, it's hard physically, but it can be really hard mentally, you know, and he's just like always pushing you right to that breaking point. But I also think that that's the best part about CJ too. So it can get frustrating, and I can get mad about what he's programming for me to do, or his expectations, or what I think his expectations are. But it just makes me better. So at this point, I can't actually imagine working with someone else. I feel like he really cares about us, and he gets to the heart of you know what we need, and he listens to you too, though. You know, like I feel like I have a good friendship with him, and you know he's available.
He will drop whatever he's doing if he thinks I have an issue or a problem and call me. He's always there. When I first started working with CJ, that was one of the big things that I came to him for, was to work on ring muscle ups. And it's been something that we work on all the time.
But I will say this, and I messaged Ben on my phone. It was the best coaching money I've ever spent. I'm not saying this because y'all are videoing me for, it literally was the best coaching money I've ever spent.
I am joining WODprep Academy. My wife and I are both joining WODprep Academy. Yeah, it's a game changer. My wife has been following WODprep for a while, but it's, you know, just coming here and meeting Ben and meeting you all, we're definitely joining WODprep Academy.
He cares.
He does. It's genuine, and you can see it. My wife and I were talking about it after we left. He's engaged with you. He cares, and you know he has a lot of knowledge, and he's really good at explaining, you know, that knowledge to you in a way that you can understand and immediately get results.